Hey everyone. Alright, I have a question. Um, my question is horseshoes. Horseshoe for the top. I have been kind of thinking about it today, and I've been practicing and singing and talking and trying to eat and do all these things. And of course, I'm doing it all without my bottoms too, because we already know that it doesn't fit. But what my question is, have you, any of you out there, have you went from a palate, like you're in your immediate, I'm in my immediate, so this kind of is what it is right now. But have you went from a palate denture, and then whenever you switched over to your permanents, decided to get a horseshoe? And if you did, how do you feel about that? Meaning, how did it change for you? Was it better? Did it get worse? Did pros, cons? How did that work for you? And I'm only asking because I want like real life people. I want real experience. I want someone who's had the full plate, the full denture, and then transitioned over to the horseshoe. Now, another question I have too that I'm thinking about, and I don't have the answer for this because obviously I'm not a professional, but if you have a horseshoe, and now obviously this is going to be your permanent, not your immediate. I'm talking about the permanent process. I'm just kind of accepted what I have right now and whatever. But now when you have your permanent, and if you decide to go with the horseshoe, now can the denturist or dentist use that same horseshoe? Oh, I have such a hard time talking. Use that same. Use the damn thing to transition you to snap-ons? I'm wondering if that is possible, or would we have to buy a whole new set that is, made for a snap-on? I'm really curious about this because this palette, man, it's really throwing me off. I hate it. I hate it a lot. And I don't know if that can change, because right now, in the very back, right here, there's very tiny little bit of teeth on it, just barely. Maybe like that much, like this much showing in the back, So I don't know if that's like an immediate thing, and that's what's throwing me off right now. And maybe whenever I do get my permanent, more will show in the back. I don't know if I'm making any sense, and I can't really, I don't know, hold on, I wonder if I can do it this way. I'm gonna bust out my bottom. Okay, so do you see how very little of that is showing? That's behind. These are the teeth in the front, and then if you look behind, see how very, very little is showing? It's even less on the top. Smaller than that. So I don't know if that's what's throwing me off, and that would change with my permanents and change things up, or I don't know. But I'm asking because I am going to go for the snap-ons. Now I'm gonna try to go for them pretty damn quick, especially for the bottom. But I'm wanting to know how that worked out. Like, what am I better off going for a horseshoe if I do plan on shooting for the snap-ons? Now, the whole snap-on thing, he explained things pretty good to me when it comes to the comparing and contrasting the implants and the snap-ons. Now, this is how I took it. Maybe everyone else took it differently, but I'm just going to tell you how I perceived the information he gave me. And basically, it's like a car, Now, when you get all your teeth ripped out, and whether you have dentures or snap-ons or implants, maintenance is a must, you know. And so when you're comparing me, how about I'll just say me when I'm comparing the snap-on to the implant, money, you know, right off the rip, we already know that implants, butt ton of money, snap-ons, big difference, big, huge, considerable difference in price. Okay, let's say you swallow that one, whichever way you go, you know, the heart attack or the stroke, you know, whichever one you choose. Now, after that process, it doesn't end. You will have to go into a dentist, Dentures professional, in order to have the implant removed several times throughout the year in order to have them cleaned properly. Now, we all know that office visits and, you know, it gets pricey. Medical in the United States of America is the #1 money-making business in all of America, you know. So it gets really, really pricey. And what I like about the snap-ons is that I can take them bad boys out anytime I want and clean them any time of day I choose and snap them back in and go. I, personally, for me, I like that idea. I mean, who wants to spend a whole bunch of money, you know? We already know that it's very, very expensive getting the implants, but then that maintenance afterwards, that stacks up. And yeah, you still have to go into your denturist and dentist and, you know, have them check up on things and so on and so forth, but nothing like what it entails for the implant process. And personally, I want to be able to take them out anytime I want and clean them at any given moment. After getting all my teeth taken out and all that infection and rotting, infesting, disgusting cesspool taken care of, I'm really actually obsessive about my gums and my mouth and trying to keep it as clean as possible. I mean, that infection, I'm telling you, that shit traumatized me. Excuse my language. So I like the idea of being able to take them out and clean them whenever I want. That pleases me, but that's just me, you know. But I want real opinions from you guys out there. I want to know how you felt while wearing your full denture, and how you felt afterwards if you went ahead and got the reading the message, and how you felt when you got into the Horseshoe, and was it good, bad? Do you have regrets? Do you not have regrets? And also, if maybe someone could answer if they had a Horseshoe permanent upper and then transitioned to snap-on, if they were able to use that same Horseshoe to transition you into the snap-on, or if you had to go ahead and purchase a whole new denture that was specifically made for snap-ons. I haven't gotten that far into the process yet. I just haven't gotten that far into it yet, but I'm curious. I thought, since I wanted to jump on here and ask about this Horseshoe, I'd throw that in there. But I really want to know how if anyone out there has done the Horseshoe, because I mean, man, this palette, man, it's throwing me off so much. And like I said, I don't know if it's just because it's a temporary, and maybe that's just the case for everyone, but I really hate it, man. I hate it. I don't like it. What more can I say? Alright, well, I'm gonna pop off here because I gotta go take the dogs out. That's why I'm, looking all crazy right now. But I did want to do this video because I'm really highly curious if anyone has had that process done and went through that real, true life experience. Because we can talk about going through something all day long, but until we've actually lived it, done it, experienced it, and it's kind of hard to talk about. So anybody out there, if you can comment below and let me know how it went for you, your experiences, the good, the bad. You know me, I'm all about it. Good, bad, ugly. Don't hold back. Alright, I'm going to go take my puppies out, and chill for the night. You guys have an amazing night, and I will pop on there later. I haven't been on there much today. I've been searching for a house. It's a whole nother story. I mean, nothing bad or anything. This is no longer feasible. I need something bigger and a yard and blah, 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 blah. But, I'll hop on there and answer, because I know a lot of people, well, not a lot, but people have commented, and I haven't had a chance to get on there and comment, so I'll do that. And then hopefully I can start reading some experiences. Sometimes I get so mad. Alright, you guys have an amazing night, and hopefully you guys will comment down below and give me some input and insight into this. Bye!